What's going on, everybody? I'm Squidgrow Joe here with Defi Shaun, another Infinaeon Friday. Hope you guys are having a great Infinaeon Friday. I know it's been a crazy week, another week ahead of us on the week in the books. And for those that are watching right now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below if you are watching after the live stream. When you hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the little notification bell, put that bad boy in all, just to be notified when we have our next live streams as well. You never know. Doing and surprise you, it happens. So make sure to hit that.
All right, what's going on? Very good to be back to YouTube. I know last week Joe was traveling, so we kind of hung out on Telegram. It was also really fun, though, being able to talk and interact with everyone very easily. There, everyone can come up and say what they had to say with be a part of it. But a couple updates before we kind of hop into what we're mainly going to be talking about today, which is a new white paper. Mr. Pixels and the crew did a heck of a job on this white paper. Definitely want to spread this everywhere. We kind of figured hop in here, check out some of the videos, go over the white paper. And again, we just need to really start sharing it. But few updates. So we have our bridge from the ETH to Infinion ETH. Obviously, the older bridge. Having some little issues with it, taking a long time. It looks like the bridge via Sphinx Labs that we have going should be here between Monday and Wednesday. And you will be able to transact going between ETH and Infinion ETH within a matter of minutes or less. So stay tuned for that. We'll definitely make some content on it. Be really easy to do. Also, we have the Shaman token coming to Infinion. It's actually on a good run right now on Solana. I think it's at like a $450,000 to $500,000 market cap. So it probably went up about 100K in market cap today. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't. Also, probably about 10 days before the bridge is done, where we're going to be able to send Shaman tokens from Solana over to the Infinion network. But the best part about this, and Matt, correct me if I'm wrong if you're listening, I believe once this bridge is built, we'll actually be able to take any token from Solana to bridge over to our network. So if there's any token that we want to kind of bring over and create an LP on Infinion that's on Solana, we'll be able to go ahead and do this with this bridge. So it's not going to be like a one-off Shaman token only. Any token will be able to come over. So really cool. We might also be able to create some really cool LPs, placeholder tokens. Another big topic of conversation. It's coming any day now. Again, it was a mess with a lot of people doing a lot of moving after everything happened, but it should be any day now. Hopefully, worst case scenario, early next week, we'll go ahead and drop the tokens. And remember, if your token count seems off, it's not that big of a deal. There's no LP attached. There's no rush to make sure that, you get your tokens because you potentially want to sell or whatever it may be. So we'll have time to get everything straight, kind of work on that for a day or two. Once we feel like everything's straight, we're going to go ahead and open up the staking and people can go ahead and start staking that. Also, Lunar Pump, like we stated last week, front end's completely done. Back end's being worked on. So next Infinion on Friday, we might actually have some really good demos and testing that we're going to be able to go ahead and start doing on that. Also, the wallet. The wallet is well underway. They're developing it. That will also be something that will not be a big revenue generator, as people were asking, but it's going to offer easier access. You're going to be able to hop on. The Infinion network will already be there. It'll obviously feature Lunar Pump, so you can hop on over to Lunar Pump. So that's kind of the updates, but let's go ahead and hop on in and take a look at the white paper. And again, it's like a interactive white paper. I guess you can say there's tons of videos, so we can actually relive some of the videos in real time right now that we've seen, that we've been creating over the past couple of months. So let's go ahead and pop that up. And we land here. I'm sure a lot of people checked it out. If you're newer to Infinion, perfect episode of Infinion Friday to be watching. But yeah, let's go ahead and go through the white paper. We're not going to read line by line because it would literally take like an hour plus probably to do that. Let's go ahead and watch some videos and go over all of the important information on it. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone can hear the sound on it. Yeah, there's no sound. Oh, you muted.
Can we not hear the sound on it?
Yeah, there's no sound.
Oh, geez. Okay. Then maybe we will not be watching all the videos. I don't know why there's not sound. Joe, is there anything on your end you can do about that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna find the video and play it like by itself. But I'll see if I can
Okay.
find it. I'm not sure if we have it.
We'll kind of go through everything though while you're doing that. So you have the table of contents. Obviously, you can click. It'll bring you where you need to go. So you can just check that out. You see everything you have right here. There's also been some changes to it already. Anyone watching this video that needs to make any changes, definitely go ahead and do so. Let us know. Shoot me a DM or Matt or Mike or Joe, and we'll go ahead and get it taken care of. Because again, we need to make sure that everything's looking good. We have our mission statement, like I said, completely interactive. You have the little time thing loading up. So again, really nice. You know, I kind of felt like our white paper was almost a weak point. It was actually made before I think the pre-sale even started. So yeah, it went from being something that wasn't a big deal to being a very huge deal with this right here. We have our introduction. Of course, we had this great video right here. Like I said, you can't hear sound right now, but yeah, that looked amazing. Everyone, I'm sure, remembers this one. This was one of the earlier videos, just kind of going over the introduction of it. Of course, we are a layer 2 blockchain. We are built on Ethereum. We are an ever appreciating asset, meaning that with every transaction, more and more ETH is thrown into the wrapped ETH contract, making the whole entire blockchain more and more valuable. So just a quick little recap of what that's about. And of course, we have the problem statement. So just to kind of give a quick breakdown of what the problem statement is. Also, everyone knows in DeFi, a token launches, a token dumps, typically done with this blockchain. We're hoping to kind of negate that with the solution coming on over, which is the ever appreciating asset. So of course, as the blockchain grows, and if there's tons of transactions on it, it's just going to make the blockchain bigger and bigger. And of course, probably be like something we've never seen before, assuming there's transactions on the blockchain, as we're sending everything that's done and made back into the ecosystem, be it the underlying asset, the native token, NFTs, marketing, all that fun stuff. So continuing on over, then we have the engine, which is going to kind of show you how exactly everything works. So it first starts off with transactions. So it could be a buy, a sell, bridge, swap, a DEX transaction, which is then sent to a smart contract. At that point, it distributes everywhere where it needs to go, to the NFTs, to business and development, to the underlying asset, which is the Infinaeon Plus, to the native token, and then via all this, it will raise the value of every blockchain or every token launched on the blockchain via the Infinaeon Plus. So again, give this a look. And that's kind of what we looked at already. Now, the liquidity token, that is the backing asset of it. Again, 20% of all fees generated within the ecosystem is going to go to make this wrapped ETH more valuable. And if you are launched like our patient zeros of the world, your token will continue to go up in value. The gas token, now this is going to be the token, the bridge that we're building, the one that's going to be a lot simpler. You'll be able to get this ETH a lot easier. You just bridge your ETH over to Infinion ETH. This is going to be how you buy the tokens and interact on the chain. Then last but not least, we have the native token, which is going to be the pre-sale token. So if you contribute in pre-sale, this is going to be the token you get. It's going to be the main benefactor. Again, we can never guarantee any movement on it or anything like that, but it will be the main benefactor of the ecosystem, receiving roughly about 50% of all gas fees and everything built within the ecosystem. So that's our 3 tokens right there. And again, it's just kind of breaking down the hedge against ETH. I know Matt likes to state it like that, and it's probably the best way to state it. If you have some ETH that you're maybe holding long term, if you go ahead and wrap it with our wrapped ETH, it will go up in value. So let's say you put 1 ETH in. There's transactions on the blockchain. When you take that 1 ETH out, it will more than likely be worth, again, more than 1 ETH. Again, it's just a hedge against ETH, and you'll definitely have more ETH when you take it out than when you put it in. What do we have next? Of course, man, I really hate that we don't have sound, Joe. These videos are awesome. But mainnet is live. I've done videos on bridging and everything like that, how to add it to your MetaMask. Again, all the network information is right here. Once our wallet is out, this won't be needed. You can just use our wallet and you'll be good to go. So mainnet is live. We also have our bridge. Again, we're going to have a newer bridge as well, so it'll be a lot more convenient to go ahead and get your ETH to Infinion ETH, but more importantly, get your Infinion ETH back to ETH. Now, this video is absolutely next level. I got goosebumps when I saw this video for the first time. So, yep, go ahead and give that a look. Then, of course, we have Infinity Swap. This is our DEX. This is where any token that launches, this is where you're going to buy it, sell it, where you could, the token locker will be there. You can wrap your ETH there, basically the Uniswap or the pancake swap of the Infinaeon blockchain. Of course, we have our Explorer. Like any blockchain, you can go ahead and see all transactions, all wallets, everything completely transparent, just like you would on the Base Scan or Ether Scan or BSC Scan, all that fun stuff, same exact thing. Of course, we have our auto compound staking. Now, we are going to be starting off with just a 6-month. You'll get that 10% APY on tokens, which just is hopefully coming next week. And then you'll also get that 5% of gas fees. Now, after the tokens launched, if we kind of get this going, we will also offer that 1 month and that 3-month option that we actually originally talked about. Yeah, and this is the staking periods, which is kind of what I just went over. And I'll no doubt have videos showing you how to stake. It's going to be super easy, just like you staked your Operation Phoenix. Now, I don't want to touch too much on the bits or waste time talking about that. They are sold out, but they will be receiving basically 5% of all revenue generated. Go ahead and skip over the bits for right now. Then, of course, that leads us with Lunar Pump. And, of course, Joe, I know we have this video readily available if you want to go ahead and watch it, which at launch of Lunar Pump, which, again, is right around the corner, you're going to have Infinion, you're going to have Base, and you're going to have BNB, which will also lead to Ethereum, Arbitrum, and also Matic. And also, I think BitRock and a couple of other smaller chains that we're close to are also going to be on Lunar Pump. But this is what I always refer to as our flagship product. It's going to be something that we definitely hope, and we're definitely going to be working on getting tons of attention drawn to the blockchain via Lunar Pump. Then, of course, just some more information going over all things Lunar Pump. Again, UI, amazing. Everything looks good about Lunar Pump, and it's lining up to be a big-time product for us. Then, of course, our milestones. Successfully develop and launch OPX as proof of concept, which we've already done. Community building, marketing, open presale, launch the blockchain, launch the bridge and DEX on mainnet. Then, of course, we have auto compound staking, Lunar Pump Fund, the wallet, the token builder, the Infinion native token, which, of course, everyone's going to be excited for that, which is launching on ETH mainnet if you're newer to the Infinion. We're definitely doing that as more of a marketing tactic to definitely get eyes on Infinion. We're going to have a token miner. Then, of course, we're going to have a hackathon. And we have more information right here, which is basically just what I went over. So that's just a quick look at the white paper. Of course, at this point, everyone pretty much knows the team. Hopefully, I didn't bore you too much, but I thought it was important that we kind of go over it so everyone can see it firsthand. And again, anyone asks you about Infinion, this is definitely a huge tool that we can go ahead and utilize to show people. But yeah, that is a look at the white paper. If anyone has any questions, I don't know if you've been tracking the questions, Joe.
Well, yeah, I got those 2 videos, by the way. The Beast one as well as the Bridge one. Should we want to pop those in?
Sure, you muted or is it me?
Can you guys hear me?
Nope, now I can hear you.
Okay. I got the Beast video and the Bridge video. You want me to pop that in?
Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and check out some of the videos.
And by the way, while we're doing that, guys, if you have any questions, start lighting them up down below, and we'll start answering them afterwards.
Since man's pursuit of financial freedom became digital, the war between bear and bull has endlessly raged on, with no end in sight. For many years, man has been at the mercy of these beasts. Until now. From the shadows, a new beast has risen. An ever-appreciating, underlying asset means that in the land of the dragon, bears and bulls are powerless. Join the DeFi revolution with Infinaeon, the infinitely smarter blockchain.
And next video is our Infinity Bridge video as well. So I'll pop that in right now.
In this brave new world of financial insecurity, the next iteration of DeFi does not require a big leap of faith. Just one small step. Connect. Infinity Bridge. Access a world of possibilities.
That video is so good.
Very cool. Yeah, again, guys, don't forget, if you have any questions, go ahead and let us know. Like I said, I know we don't have any tons of new news. Again, the main things that developers are working on are Luna Pump and the placeholder tokens, which, just to verify, that's everything. OPHX holders, initial pre-sale people that have just recently, that's everyone that contributed. You'll be getting placeholder Infinaeon tokens. So you'll know what your bag looks like. You'll also be able to stake it if you so choose. And again, that should be right around the corner. So that's the two biggest things. Wallet Team's a separate team, so that's actually getting worked on in the background simultaneously. So that's kind of why that's still going, even though Luna Pump and the placeholder tokens are the main one. Same thing with the bridge from ETH to Infinaeon. ETH, that's a separate team. And then separate team for the Infinaeon to Solana bridge. So very excited about that.
We got a question from Infinion Jim. He says, can you give us a more definitive time frame when we can expect to receive our placeholder tokens?
I'm really hoping early next week. I can't give an exact date. I know there's been a lot of work going on, scraping everything together and making sure that people aren't getting especially more tokens than they're supposed to be from people buying after they were told not to and different things like that. So it is right around the corner. Staking is 100% done. Staking's actually been done. The staking platform itself, it's the gathering of the holder count that's what's taken so long. So it is going to be coming very, very soon. I should be touching base with Mark this afternoon to get an update to see exactly where we're at. So yeah, hopefully early next week we'll have that ready.
Then we got a two-part question from Mitch. He says, Luna Pump open or closed testing?
As long as Matt might be able to answer that. As long as it can be open, that'd be awesome. Unless there's a reason why it can't be. I mean, I'm all for it being opened and let all the original people here right now test it out. So yeah, if it's up to me, it's going to be open and we can have fun with it. Just make sure there's no, no bugs or anything, because this is something that we truly want to push to the masses. So kind of like the blockchain, while we haven't really been pushing that, there is a couple small minor things that we're kind of working through with the blockchain, which is the biggest reason why we haven't pushed it. But again, when Luna Pump goes live, that's when we really want to start making our mark and start getting this out to the masses. So yeah, the more the merrier when it comes to testing, in my opinion.
And then Mitch also says, will Wallet use Spink's charts still?
If that's all we have, yes. Like I said, once we start generating volume and getting everything we need on the chain, of course, Dex Tools and Dex Screener will start to take over, which is where majority of people go. So that's the ultimate goal, is to make sure that it's on Dex Tools and Dex Screener.
But also responded saying, we'll start off closed for sure for the team. Then an open beta will be nice.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, that's more of a dev question. But yeah, start off closed and yeah, everything will go good. We can hopefully open it up.
Once again, guys, I don't see any more questions, guys. If you guys have anything else you want to say, make sure to go in the Infinion Telegram, as well as Infinion on Discord, and of course Infinion Reddit. If you have any questions at all, I know me and the team are always in the Infinion Telegram as well as Discord, so make sure to hop in there, ask around, and you'll get your questions answers as well, or save your questions for next Infinion Friday, every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Squidgrow Joe here with DeFi Shaun. Have a great day, guys.
Hello, Moon Boy. Fantasizing about going to the moon again, eh? Have you ever put any thought into how to actually get there? I mean, you are called Moon Boy after all. Shouldn't you maybe go to the moon every once in a while? You've had an idea? And it's going to get you to the moon? Well, it sounds like you need an epic montage.